Welcome everyone, and I'm so excited to have you all back on the channel. I'm gonna show you how to bake Jamaican rum cake. Lots of people know this as black cake. I have all of my ingredients and I will also post the recipe. I am making a 2-pound rum cake and this is all of my ingredients. So I'm gonna name out my ingredients. 2 pounds of all-purpose flour, 2 pounds of brown sugar, and 2 pounds of butter, 3/4 pound of mixed peel, 1 pound of raisin, 3/4 pound of prune, and 3/4 pound of cherry. I have my allspice with my baking powder and nutmeg, 6 teaspoons of baking powder, 1.5 teaspoon of allspice, 3/4 teaspoon nutmeg. I have 1/4 teaspoon of lime juice, 1.5 teaspoon of rose water, and 1 3/4 teaspoon almond. I can't forget about the Jamaican rum, and also I have my prune and raisin soaking from last year. So you always want to get these things soaked in red label wine. This 2-pound Jamaican black cake recipe call for 16 eggs. This class started and I know I'm gonna have latecomers. So for the latecomers that just joined in, I am making Jamaican rum cake. I'm gonna get started by mixing out the butter. So you wanna get the butter mixed out first. Make sure you take your butter out of the fridge and make it soften ahead of time. Now I finish softening up the butter, it's time to add the sugar. And this is 2 pounds of sugar. Now I'm gonna cream the butter and sugar together. You want to cream your butter and sugar for 3 to 4 minutes. And you always want to stop and get the sides. Now I finished creaming the butter and sugar. It's time to add the eggs. Now I'm on the final egg. Now it's time to cream the egg with the sugar and the butter. And you want to cream your egg with your butter and sugar for 4 minutes because you want to get it nice and creamy. Now I finished creaming the butter and the sugar with the eggs. and it's nice and smooth. I'm just gonna set this out of the way. Now I'm gonna blend up the fruits. I'm gonna start by adding my raisin, follow up by the mixed peel with the prune. If you're alcoholic, you know that you have to leave the kitchen. Add the cherries, and now I'm gonna add the lime juice. It's time to blend. Now that the blending is complete and you want to have a smooth mixture, now it's time to mix the fruits in. Now it's time to add the flour. So I'm gonna add my baking powder with my nutmeg and allspice. I'm just gonna mix it. And we're gonna sieve it into the butter. And when you're mixing the flour into the butter, we're gonna do the cut and fold method. Now it's time to cut and fold. So one stir and then fold. I forgot to mention the browning in the beginning, but the browning is just used for color. So I'm gonna add browning as soon as I get the battered mix out. So it's gonna be on the list. Time to add the browning. This mixture calls for 1 bottle of browning. Browning is just used for coloring. So I'm just gonna add some browning and then I mix and then I'm added some more until I get the right color. I'm gonna add half a cup of Jamaican rum. Don't be shy because we're making rum cake anyway. So if you get a little bit more, it's okay. Then I'm gonna mix it in. And now my cake batter is finished. So it's time to just pour it into a baking tin as soon as the oven heat up. Now I'm getting ready to pour, and I'm using this wonderful baking pan where it's separate to let the cake fall out. I have the oven preheating at 160 degrees. Just want to flat it out to make it look nice and even right throughout the tin. I'm going to pour it this way so I don't create a mess. Now I finished pour my cake mixture of this Jamaican black cake recipe. I have to use 4 baking tin for this, and I have 3 on the table. I have one over there. I'm just excited right now because I know lots of you want to know on how to make this cake. So please guys, if you're not, like, lay your comment already, and if you're not subscribed, please go and do so. Help boost this channel. I'm gonna add the cake in the oven and I'm gonna let them bake for 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's the time. You don't want to go anything past that, so please set a timer. And I have poured it in this bread container with cake, so we're still gonna enjoy it and we're gonna show it the same love and respect. And the cake has been in the oven for 1 hour and 20 minutes. I'm gonna check. Grab my oven mitts. That one is finished. And that one as well. And that one is finished. And they are all done. So now I'm just gonna take them out and let them cool down. Now my cake is finished. I take them out of the baking tin. I just have them on this wonderful tray to let them cool down. In this container, I have red label wine with Jamaican rum, and it's just a cup of rum with a cup of red label wine. And I'm gonna use this lovely brush to coat the cakes. And Jamaican rum cake can stay out for over a week if you just keep coating it every morning. Then by come to Christmas, and whether it's wedding, people always, when they do it for wedding, it's always a week prior. And now I finish coat everything. I'm gonna cut in one of them to do a taste test for you guys. Now I cut a piece of this Jamaican rum cake. This way of baking, it's amazing. I'll show you how soft this is. Nice and soft. And now I'm gonna take a taste. This is the season, and this cake recipe, again, I'll put it up in the front of the video, and I want everybody to go and make this rum cake recipe. Just use this. This is a 2-pound recipe, so make it. And don't forget to check out the rest of videos on the channel. I will put them up as well and help blow up this video. And I always say thanks for watching, and leave your comment in the comment section.